Descending from the skies via a godly orb in the outer atmosphere.
I don't think that's unrelated.
Someone or something.
Thanks, God.
Please collect all the Dragon Balls around the area.
Hey!
Why do you have so much power?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
So what? No one might go to the world? Might as well?
Fuck up margins, fool. Go eat a dick.
Alright, that attack was fairly impressive. I'm beginning to think this might be a good battle.
Our character is irreplaceable. Well, it's just every Christmas Eve, before it was replaced by Freezer Day, we sit out on my porch, fire in the night sky, hoping to kill Santa.
Oh no! You never hit him, did you?
I thought I did once, but it was actually stuff.
Return to the time machine with any Dragon Balls you can obtain. The Dragon Ball has been sent. Please get any remaining Dragon Balls.
I see it. Now that's a perfect specimen for me to test my powers on.
Blow them all. Then we find the prince that made them and send that crimson green monster straight to Pickle. Not you, Mr. Piccolo. Who wants to blow it up? Once you figure out God dang it.
If that's how Vegeta thinks,
But I should take a swing at it?
go to hell, Kakarot!
Please, do go to hell. It's wonderful this time of year. I should. That's right.
Almost all the Dragon Balls are here. Please do your best.
Brother, we agreed on villains of Christmas past. Cooler. Okay, so I celebrate July. I'm just here for revenge.
And I'm more than happy to take another crack at this nut. But I really are you. Right, of course. Every time I let you
No? I guess.
my God, it's Vegeta.
A new Dragon Ball was located. Please find it.
Why we don't let the lower class have nice things?
Sorry to bother your battle, but I'm here to put an end to it.
Someday on the path.
Those are the two
That means what Father said.
He also said he loved us both equally.
Well, you know how fond Father was of jokes.
And that's why he had your second punchline. This is really uncomfortable.
Yep, that's Christmas. Alright, guys. Comes.
I refuse to fight you back.
Oh, that's the spirit. What's the matter? Is that the best you can do?
Come on, let me see your power.
This is payback.
You dumb fuckness. Shut up, motherfucker.
Let's say, here we go.
Fuck on, nigga.
That was quite good. I'm impressed. Seems like we're done for today.
I ran up on the top down and I used that second round was cold. But the only problem I started it. So I took the big fucking guy. I did not make it. It was very bad.
You're quite strong for someone of these lower worlds.
Not bad.
Why did you?
Because I had
I better not let my guard down.
night.
Pop off, nigga. You stupid broken shit.
Stop destroying my world!
Shut the fuck up.
Confident women. Welcome back to so excited to be back on podcast radio. And now we're elevating the show by better way to kick off our season by talking about curating choice from everyday life. Before we get into that, we want to thank you for sponsoring this episode.
Call yourself a dog with skills like that? That kind of weakens the title, if you know what I mean.
After losing so badly, can't really argue with that. I'm playing.
Storytellers so proud of how about started as a podcast and radio show.
Where are you looking?
Image Award nominated.
You bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I knocked out?
Challenging the norms and embracing thought leaders that impact the culture at large. But can I be real, guys? Yeah, despite our voices being loud and proud, it seems like new fights are coming every day to keep us distracted from keeping That's why this season, we're finding ways to enjoy everyday life, even in the midst of all of this. We're anchoring ourselves in the pillars that keep us nourished: creativity, connection, care, our culture, and our community. Because we are powerful alone, but unstoppable together. Today, we're honoring that mission with an episode about authentic living in the culture created to be bold and intentional. We're here with fashion and lifestyle creator Monroe Steele, whose content is a fearless mix of glam and relatability. Through her fashion-forward looks, vibrant home interiors, and heartfelt vlogs, Monroe shows us how to create spaces that nourish us and design lives that set your joy, freedom, and intention on our own terms. Welcome, Monroe. Hi. How are you? I'm so good. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. I love it. So, I mean, you are a multi-hyphenate creative. Like we heard a little bit about you in the intro. You're into fashion, lifestyle, and home decor, etc. But you didn't start out that way. Tell me about the beginnings of your career and then what inspired you to shift into content creation. It's a funny story, actually. I moved to New York for physical therapy school. Oh my gosh, my sister is a doctor in physical therapy. Yeah. So I came to New York for grad school. I got my doctorate in physical therapy. And I started my first job. And right when I started my first job, I picked up an AM New York paper. You know, the free newspapers they use. Nothing is free today. And there was an article on the front page that said, "The new fashion blogger." And I said, "What is a fashion blogger?" And so I went home, I looked it up, and I was like, I want to do this. And so I started blogging at the same time I started my first corporate job. And it just kind of evolved. And I did it for 10 years, both. And finally, I went full time, right before the pandemic.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 10 years of runway for you there where you were testing
Yes.
out,
This is
seeing what
full
works, gaining an audience. What made you feel comfortable enough to go into full time?
I really had no idea what I was doing. At the time, people weren't making money from being a content creator. But I had started to pick up little odd jobs that I could do while I was working full time. And that kind of segued into, I can actually make a living, but can I make enough of a living to live off of? And I was actually, I was fired / quit.
Can we talk about the pipeline of creatives who have been fired into their purpose? Because, baby, I'm a part of it.
I was fired. Well, I was fired. Well, I was asked to take a pay cut. And mind you, I was the only Black woman working for my company. I was the only woman working for my company. And I was the director of one practice, and they wanted to open a third. So they wanted me to take a pay cut for a few months so we could get the third practice off the ground. And I refused to take a pay cut unless everybody across the board was taking a pay cut. And they were like, "Oh, you need to be a team player." And I said, I have to be a team player.
You yourself
Just
have to be
me.
a team player when
Just
no one else on
when
the
no
team
one
has
else.
to play the same role.
Yeah,
Got
and so it took a couple of back and forth for a few weeks before they were just like, no, because we can just fire you and replace you with like 2 more people. And so I ended up just saying, okay, I'll leave. I got a severance package, and I gave myself 3 months to just relax and find a new job. And during that 3 months, my blog
More.
like took off. This is when people started getting collaborations with brands, and I was like, oh, in that first month, I made triple the amount I made as a doctor of physical therapy. And I said, this is for me. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna take it beside me. And it's been history ever since. It's been a fun ride,
That's
really.
amazing. So if you just got fired, it's okay, y'all.
It's okay.
You hit it into some things.
You might be getting fired into your purpose, because I never would have left. I'm not a freelance type of. I like a check every 2 weeks. I couldn't do it, and I feel like I was pushed into doing it.
Amazing, amazing. I mean, now you built this platform that's both visually stunning and deeply rooted in your lifestyle. So 10 plus years in, what does designing a life that feels good mean to you personally?
It means everything. I feel like when I first started, a lot of people thought that being an influencer, or that term didn't even exist, but being a content creator was very like self-serving, very selfish. Everything is about you. But that's what life is. Life is about you. You need to make your life what you want it to be. You are the main character, you know? And so you want your life to be the best that it can be. And that starts with, what are you eating? What are your hobbies? What are the things that make you happy? You have to prioritize you. If you're not happy, you can't create a life that's joyful and that's full. And it starts with you.
I love that. Main character energy.
Yes, main character.
Is amazing to say, but sometimes hard for people to put into practice. So when you mean the main character energy and the, at the end of the day, it's about you. What did you ever have any self-doubt when you first started about like sharing and posting, and how did you overcome that?
I had a lot. I feel like I had to get a thick skin pretty quickly, because a lot of people are judgmental and not used to seeing someone unapologetic and just being themselves, showing up as they are, no gimmicks, just you. You only get to live once. You don't want to look back and be like, oh, I didn't do this because I was worried about when such and such, what people were going to say. No, you can't live for other people. You have to live for yourself first.
Joy is intentional, a radical practice. From maximalist fashion to apartment makeovers to journeys that honor the food and traditions of our culture, we're designing a life of delight on our own terms. And because of that, everywhere we look, we see happiness through our unique perspectives. Buick appreciates the creative drive we have to realize our own idea of beauty and fulfillment rather than waiting for it to come to us. You can find that same drive in the Buick Envista, a sleek and stylish SUV with impressive tech features that helps us follow our creative compass and live our best lives now. Like quiet tuning with active noise cancellation, which creates a space for creativity and joy to thrive. Head to Buick.com to see how the Buick Envista elevates everyday life with exceptional design. Now, your personal style is effortless. Where do you draw your inspiration from, and how has your aesthetic evolved as you embrace more intentional living?
I get a lot of my creativity for what I'm wearing, and also like my interior design from travels. I do a lot of traveling. A few of my favorite places are Morocco, like Marrakesh. I love Marrakesh. It's just like the colors, the smells, the textures, the people. I mean, it's unlike any landscape like here in America. And I feel like just seeing something different and also seeing people live different from you, it gives you a whole new perspective on just life. But other than
This
Morocco,
Dragon Ball is
definitely
really
like
annoying me
Paris,
right now.
Toulouse. I get a lot of inspiration from my travels and also from the girls.
The girls,
What the girls wear. Yes. And not even like in the fashion shows or on the runways, but
real people. Like here in Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn, you can tell when someone is from Brooklyn. You really can. You go look at them and tell you like, yes, that is a Brooklyn girl because she has style. I love a statement. Okay. It needs to be bold and extravagant. I have a lot of black designers. People Wells probably is number one. I love.
I almost had it, stupid ass.
I mean, she does drama, like, but it's like a minimalist drama. I have this two-piece set from her. It goes like a pink and a red. These huge.
I almost had that shit. Fucking ass, circly shit.
Yes. Something bold. Something bold. A statement piece. Anytime I go anywhere, I want people to say, "Oh, yeah, she knew. She knew what she was doing. She showed up."
Stupid ass timer.
That's pretty much what people think about when they think of me. If I show up to the function,
Out of the way,
I'm showing up.
motherfuckers. Out of the way, fucking ass freedom shit.
Like that, like you into fashion? Okay, since I used to raid my mom's closet, the bell bottoms. I was best dressed in middle school, in high school. I was also class clown, so duality. We talked a little bit about your personal fashions that's inspired by your travels and your inspirations. But if someone was trying to elevate their everyday style, what go-to tips would you give to a person that's trying to get into a new era of their fashion sense? I would tell them to dress for the life that they want. Yes, the life that they aspire to have, whether that's a job, whether that's traveling, whatever it is that they want, I would tell them to dress for that life. Wear what makes you feel confident. You don't have to go with the trends. You don't have to have the latest and greatest or what's on the runway or the most expensive. Wear what makes you feel confident and what makes you feel beautiful. You have to look at the fabrics like cotton or satins and silks. Even though you can find those at a lower price point, they're going to have longevity. If you were starting a capsule, what would those first couple of pieces be? A good pair of denim jeans, like a crisp white poplin top. Okay. A nice flat, one that's can be worn year round. A good a blazer, probably a leather jacket. That's a good vibe. The capsule also helps. So I'm going to how again are creating more spaces that are intentional, and how much of your design is about honoring your past versus, like you said, calling in that future. How are you doing both as you're designing? It's been a long process. Yes. First of all, I built the house, but the house is a 1930s Spanish house, so it also has a lot already had that Spanish style, so I just wanted to build upon that. So I spent about 4 months renovating things like the arches, bringing in terracotta points for the kitchen, and it all started with I basically pretty much the whole vision of what I wanted the space to look like in real life was the artist space in Miami. And I learned about art writing. Every time I went to title art show, which is one of the art, I would see the photography of that, but I designed with a lot of art, a lot of black art, a lot of black things. If there's a collaboration with like a big box store and a black designer, I'm gonna get this black things, just a lot of blackness. In my house, I like to see myself in my home. I look to look at art off of this one piece that you feel like reflects you. To be reminded of who you are in your home is going to be the thing that I think when we enter back into the world, we are armed with that knowing that no matter what anybody else outside of our houses say, even outside of our fashion choices say, we still have a space to be reflected, to be seen, and know that we are seen. And I think that is everything. I know you said textures are a thing. What are you loving right now? I am loving a crochet. Oh, I love a knit.
Give me a crochet, something that looks like someone handmade. Wow, it is handmade. Most crochet pieces are. So I'm loving Nia Thomas. She is a designer. She's actually based here in New York. Black woman, amazing. She does a lot of crochet work. Also, Diatima, she's Jamaican. Okay, period. Does a lot of crochet work, and I feel like it's just a beautiful, rich. It has some history. The fabric. You're making me happy with how happy it makes you. And what are some practices that you would encourage us as a community to do in order to embrace an elevated and chic lifestyle on a budget? Like, it's not always material, but from you especially.
Cathartic
Madre!
was. I don't think this is over.
It feel more like a symptom than a cause. Let me check with the big guy upstairs. Hey, King Kai!
Oh, hey, Goku. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, King Kai. Quick question. Do you know if anyone is attacking the Earth right now?
Oh, yeah, real suspicious looking mini moon sitting around in your upper atmosphere. I was gonna tell you tomorrow since, it's Christmas.
But it's Christmas Eve, though.
Not this time zone. Anyway, that thing is overflowing with naughty energy. So whatever you do, be careful. I know that
Where's everybody else?
I see.
You're a piece of trash, because you're nothing but my cat. You bitch. Go fuck my mama. Fool.
Rather much. Jesus Christ, I just
Defeating my brother is no small task.
I'm not fallen yet. Go polish your stupid gold face.
That fur, bitch.
We have been in over the course of years, and we are back in what we saw platform and to as we have been in time in the past, character that Jean-Claude Van Damme has associated. Today we are on iOS. And second of all, you're here to check out that first. I don't know how to start. I didn't know how to start. And what is going on? This is called reflection and not mistake.
Good morning, 47. Your target is Slim Shady, the notorious alter ego of rap superstar Eminem.
So Shade is new to G.
Wow, he's super strong! Boo is pressed!
Okay, so did we just save Christmas again?
No, it's ruined. We killed Santa!
You fools! You cannot kill Santa! Please understand. You regret your actions against the mighty claws. Ah, you'll make the log right. Oh, what you destroyed was the leftover shell from my Christmas evolution. You see, Spades. Not you. That which are the Christmas anymore.
Oh my god, he's not Super Santa!
And I'm already drunk, Yoda. Yippee-ki-yay. Fuck out! Child. Better not cry.
But yeah,
Better not pout. That's all.
I don't like this version.
Santa, take me. Run, you want me? Why did you just stand there? It was the last thing you'd expect. Merry Christmas, Dad. Final decision made to rest unconscious map is bleeding.
Not really feeling the goodwill towards men up in here.
I'm all out of goodwill, but here's a stocking stuffer for you.
Starting to get real sick of these Christmas.
Dad, they're getting electrical bubbled up there. Think holy shit, Christmas. That's it. I see now. I figured out his weakness.
Greetings.
Big pudding. Or the obnoxiously catchy music. Most of all, it's not.
I'll crush your Christmas lyrics, and then I'll send this naughty world to oblivion. Don't you right? Christmas is about the bonds that bring us together. Hope to God and friends.
Next. So now, he's believes Robbie dead. And that's the last Christmas play.
Behold the power of the Shadow Dragons!
Behold the power of the Shadow Dragons!
Whoa! Hey guys!
Hey, Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Trunks?
Gohan, where have you two been?
We went to go see Santa.
Aww.
And we killed him!
Oh.
Because he had to be there. Anyway, who wants eggnog? Honestly, this is the best Christmas I've ever had. But I still have to say, no attitude from the
Small guy.
Well, for a piece of trash.
What's this doing? It's fun.
I see that you're totally incompetent.
Hey folks, hope you enjoyed the play. Everybody make Christmas. Cheers. I'm supposed to play like this. Told me to shut up and spend time. And all the other projects that's going on. Walk around the play. You know, yeah, man. Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
I don't think there would be as much vibrance as it's in Chicago if it weren't for these very unique, very individual small businesses on this block alone. My name is Jen. I'm the owner and operator of Vintage Grills in the Logan Square / Avondale community here in Chicago. It's been so over. I don't need to that goes in the shop, but I curate it with care. It's a colorful shop. Because they come in and they're like, what's your bedroom? Oh, no.
Well, we're not doing that bad.
But fun.
This is the end of the line for you.
Customers, I feel like we're almost becoming one of the fourth destination. We have a good deal so quick. Out of town, now you have a permanent mark on our shop. Oh, the back in Chicago, it's still a good deal. So I really want to help grow and make people realize that it's sustainable to still be back. Sustainability in these local girls, all of our garments have already passed the test of time. We've been there for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. That lets you know it's sustainable. By purchasing secondhand, I'm literally preventing these things from going into the landfill. Vintage.
Damn, I'm doing so good with these missions.
It's a win. It makes me so proud that I'm doing this incredible community around. We're constantly working together. We're creating events, fashion shows, other local events that are local. It's part of the fashion show, so if you've never been a model before, it's okay. I did that. I thought that, you call models because I want the community in person to know that it's important to support small businesses because they're the backbone. And they're expressing that small business side of it. I think that open our entire community got involved. It's a huge on this trip, there's so many small businesses. I originally did not know that this was started by American Truck. It really helps us get the word.
Surplus. Cool.
This is definitely more than I thought.
Upcoming entrepreneur, I would definitely suggest they take a part in Express's resources because they really need the building blocks to help you sustain your business. Even though sometimes it's a emotional journey, I just have this success. But it's possible. You're not going to have all these resources. But as you work through the process of moving to but when you start to I feel like American Express will take you to better business.
To the parking spot. Here's what you expect when you park with us. First, use the parking spot app to save time, enter your spot, and join the spot club, all with the camera. Try and scan the QR code to check in. Our lines are directly everything. Follow the sign to the spot and mark it. One of our spotted shuttles run right in front. The shuttle driver will take the best way. Step off. to the height. Driver will give you a rotator slip with your spot. Come back and find your starter pickup spot in the parking spot after. I'm back.
Yo, bitch.
Drop it off from the car. Scan the QR code to check out. Free parking spot.
How did she die?
Right spot.
Although it
Oh,
does not feel that way now.
What the cell? You fucking bitch.
Perfect. Now I have a place to put my castle once I read it. But all the things a castle requires. Like walls and subjects. Sure.
This bitch.
You okay with that, Tommy?
Mr. Bobo, I believe that the little may have been slain.
I think you're going well. Still there?
Yes.
What's wrong with you?
I think Tommy's coming to Darling Junior's back.
Fine, bye. They fixed the nig. Huh, that's not a word I've ever heard before. Oh well. They fetched the nig. Go home. Lunch is ready. Come help me set the table. Oh yeah. A dance competition. Which means I'll get cooking. Huh? No. Oh, Daddy, what are you doing here?
I wanted to drop by and see my grandson. Oh, so funny for you guys to live.
Thank you, Daddy.
I also brought you a gift, Gohan.
Oh, I'm sure he'll want them. Look,
Peachy! I heard lunch! What happened? Goku took our lunch? Oh, they took our stuff magic. Focus! They took Papa! Aw, man, I can't have this lunch. It's the most important meal of the day. Right after brunch, but right before dinner. I'll eat some later, though. Don't think that Gohan back. We'll be back in time for dinner. Chicken and waffles? Chicken and waffles. And some for your dad.
when I first started thinking about AI, I was really afraid of it. Like, I was scared to that.
This straight. We sent your stepkids off to find me a Dragon Ball. You bring back a toddler.
Well, we did bring back the Dragon Ball.
And a toddler. Did you try, I don't know, taking off the hat?
Well, we thought about it on the way back, but it really brings the whole Chinese prince look together.
And here's your toys. You can run that shit.
enough. My daddy's not gonna let you get away with this. Then what? We beat Piccolo and they're gonna
Behold the power of the Shadow Dragons!
By himself? Yeah. Oh God, your father's Goku. Oh my God, you almost stole Goku's kid? How? How did you steal Goku's kid? Well, first we beat up his wife. Oh, that's it. Okay, look, new plan. Get the last 2 Dragon Balls. Now! Oh, yeah. We'll just go off, scour the globe, and be back before dinner. You know, it's not like getting
I'm
a
gonna
raid
send you
on
to Otherworld.
Oh, yeah, someone is collecting the Dragon Balls. Why'd they take Gohan? I don't know. Maybe they just want a good old-fashioned Goku fanny whipping. Fanny? Chi-Chi doesn't like us to swear. What isn't a swear? But what are you talking about? That hair got laid off shitly? No, you smell like hairspray and shea butter. Swear to God, I don't know how I got fucking job at the facility.
Be grateful that I will fight with you.
Rock spot, and let's go back to you. I will fix you with another show. Okay?
The door is on.
What's that for?
Because you're about to go on.
I will show you my true powers.
Damage me!
Been told. So, did you guys steal my kid? Yes! Oh, don't worry about him. He's just high, bro. Joke's on you. I'm why? Then there's this asshole.
Oh, hello, Goku. What are you doing here?
We stole my kid. I'm quite surprised you're still alive, Tommy. The last time we talked was... Oh, when was that? Oh, right. When you banished my father to another dimension.
Yeah, you did it!
Camera close.
Castle.
Fuck off, Frieza. This bitch. Fucking monkey. This monkey, bro. Fuck up, monkey. Stupid monkey. These bitches, what are they doing? They're so easy to beat.
I trust you real time. Straight forward.
Did my fusion totally fail?
Stupid monkeys. Hey.
Although it doesn't appear that way now!
Yeah, thanks so much. Let's go.
Jesus, we're not in this shit. Fucking monkey or race. This bitch. Bitch.
Also, fundamentally
Be gone!
Fuck you, puto.
So absolutely, that is definitely one of the plans. Mark inside.
Bitch.
That the software can try.
Fucking
It's not about
Ningen.
the technology per se, it's really what can the technology do for you. And I think it's good if you have this.
Shut up, asshole.
Wow, you're super strong! So impressed!
Okay, now you're just making me hungry. And you wouldn't like me when I'm hungry.
So, Kami, you mad that I tried to have you killed?
More confused why you target Piccolo instead of me. Not that it matters. I'm going to put you down for good, not unlike I did your father, you miserable little...
And I will enjoy watching you fail. Because you see, before you arrived, I used the Dragon Balls to grant myself immortality.
Wait. So you've tried to have me killed, then used the Dragon Balls.
What? Yeah, why? Oh, shit. Wow, I dodged a bullet on that one. Thank God my minions are so incompetent.
Now tell me where the meter is. And then the throne room. Please tell me the meteor is in the throne room.
Huh? Here I come to save my friends. Hey, Kobe, looks like you could use some help.
Not really, no. Hey, Dylan, is that a second power beam?
Stop it.
Oh, hey, Piccolo. Well, of course she's alive. Tommy's alive. I mean, you guys have used the Dragon Balls, right?
Oh, wow, yeah, thank God we get competent.
Not even gonna lie, this is exactly what I'm looking for in a castle. Walls, ceiling, meadery.
Where?
Could do without the spice rack, though.
Huh?
Oh, what the hell?
So, Tommy, why don't you pray for your life? And then, like every person who's ever prayed to you, I'll acknowledge. Of course you know. This means
Go on! Take my place then! Keep going!
I'm gonna break your butt.
I'm still outside. I was aiming for the short ball one, but... Not so tough under two back chances, are you?
Now, why you letting me talk about these words like that?
No, that's fair. I'm gonna grab a couple of friends and try to murder you instead.
But personally, I think that would be uncalled for.
You're right, because I like you.
I recently purchased the most popular glucose meter online and decided to test it
What
with
time
you.
is
If you
it?
have diabetes or know anyone dealing with it, you understand how
4:15.
Come on, you guys, that's not fair. I can't pull swords out of my body. That's where I go. No. Whoa.
Did you get like oh, the gosh.
Greetings.
Thank God, shit. Friggin' hell. Last time I take on a guy from all that thing.
Welcome.
What's wrong, honey? Violet and Carrot, get up. Do I need to push that big red button for you? Okay, you're making this weird, Tommy.
We'll see how that immortality works out for you when I've blown us both into bits.
Really? You want to stress test this? Sure, go ahead. And while my men are scraping little green chunks off the wall, I'll be partying in my throne room with a harem of sexy demon skanks. Seriously, what part of immortality don't you understand?
Actually, I'm with him. I'm gonna have to ask you not to blow yourself up right now.
Well, it seems we're losing my men.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Oh God, they're all dead, aren't they?
Yeah, thank goodness they were so incontinent.
Looks like if you want someone killed right, you kill them yourself.
You haven't used that.
Huh. For a second there, I swore he was gonna yell at spaghetti or something. Tommy, stay here and don't move.
I swear if I didn't know you, I'd call you a smartass.
Big bulky nonsense, I installed the metery. I'm what in hell?
years later, the moment the giant snake was with quick reflexes, launched across its hips, sending the two spiders soaring into the sky. Then formed the main six, flying to the snakes as opposed to that the sun suit slightly see that solar magnetic plasma hadn't engaged on to the ground before the way to this I was not back against him. After seeing this, the survey launched the spiders see the shot after supervised Xenoverse. Technically, concussion development after super sharing is not relying on sharing it's an activate this type of cutting down all the stages by God. Once you